Sorry, was somebody talking to me? I was having a better time in my own imagination.
Damn! Whoa! I didn't hear what you said. I was having a much more interesting conversation in my head.
What's going on up there, Kathleen?
Yeah, I'll tell you later. We're ostensibly recording a game of Commander right now.
You've made it past the whale and up the spire and in to the Elder Dragon Social Club, where this month it is a wheel of precons with a freshly refreshed wheel. But before we get to spinning, I want to remind you that Elder Dragon Social Club is brought to you by our friends at Card Kingdom. Please check out cardkingdom.com/EDSC to buy any of the precons you're seeing today, or just any singles for some Commander brews that you might be putting together. And if you want to sleeve those brews up, Dragon Shield has you covered, or at least your cards covered, in Dragon Shield sleeves that you can buy from us at store.loadingreadyrun.com in our own designs. There is also a Dragon Shield affiliate link in the description. And of course, this show and everything we do is brought to you by you and your kind support of our Patreon at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun, or by becoming a member here on YouTube. So let's begin. Serge, join me at the newly refreshed wheel.
Oh, it's been a while, but come on, Lance. Lance.
I don't think we have a lands deck.
No.
We do have Tricky Terrain with Omo. Brand new at time of recording to the wheel.
That deck is so good.
Is it kind of Landsy?
Yes.
Yeah, actually.
It is an Oops All Lands deck.
Yes! Let's go!
Dang, all right.
Watch out!
Very believable, Serge, thank you. Next, Kathleen, join me at the wheel.
Mono black, mono black, mono black, mono black, mono black, mono black. Is there mono black on this wheel?
No, but there's Azorius, Spirit Squadron with Millicent Restless Revenant.
You know what? I'll take it.
Ghosts.
Ghosts.
Whee! Ben, you're up. Give it a spin.
Okay. No opinion. Damn it. I don't know. Urza! Oh, maybe I should have had an opinion. Stinky war crimes, Dad. All right, well, time to kill people, I guess.
Well, the Iron Alliance is coming for you. And finally, not myself. No, I am not a participant in this particular Wheel of Festivities. No. Instead, we have special guest. It's Jorbs. Hey, Jorbs.
It's Jorbs.
How's it going?
It's going okay. How are you?
I'm doing great. You looking forward to
Yeah,
spinning
I
the
just
wheel?
really want to. I enjoy tactile.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Rip it.
I'm hoping for the Watcher. I will take Upgrades Unleashed.
With Chishiro, the Shattered Blade.
I like red and green.
Red and green.
Christmas.
Yeah, red and green equipment. Cool. Well, now we're going to sleeve those decks up and get playing.
I am so excited to play. Jorbs, could you tell us about your commander?
Yeah! I have Chishiro, the Shattered Blade, who is a Snake Samurai, a 4/4 for 2 colorless, a red and a green. Whenever an aura or equipment enters the battlefield under my control, I will create a 2/2 red spirit creature token with Menace. And at the beginning of my end step, I will put a +1/+1 counter on each modified creature I control.
That seems good, but like how
Only mine.
How good can a broken blade be? You know, like I feel like he's underselling himself.
What if it's like, oh, this is broken, like the good kind?
Oh,
Yeah.
Please nerf this.
Yeah,
blade.
yeah.
Yeah, and I'm afraid of snakes and samurais, but together it doesn't seem threatening.
What is specific? I mean, snakes, sure, but like, what about samurais terrifies you?
I think the sword.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm actually the weirdo for being okay with people waving swords around me.
The whole feudal system, you know. There's a lot to unpack here. Thank you for overcoming your fear for us.
Yeah, well, I watched that movie, Tom Cruise.
Oh,
The Last
terrifying.
Samurai?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it was like exposure therapy. I'm here now.
I'm playing Omo, Queen of Azuva, one of the newer commanders. They're a 3-mana 1/5 Shapeshifter Noble for 2 and a hybrid green-blue mana. Whenever Omo enters the battlefield or attacks, I get to put an everything counter on each on each of up to one target land and one target creature. Both?
Both.
What? Wow. Each land with an everything counter on it is every land in addition to its other types. And each non-land creature with an everything counter on it is each creature type? Mm-hmm. Oh, I really want an everything bagel now. Is anyone else hungry? Is that weird?
Well, not like
wasn't.
literally just prior to us pressing record on the camera, Kathleen talked about her barbecued pork shoulder.
Oh my God.
That is marinating right now.
Yeah.
And,
Slap that in an Omo everything bagel and we got ourselves a lunch. Oh, there is a lands deck.
Yeah.
I'm so happy right now. Watch out. I'm not the problem.
I'm playing this idiot.
He's a problem.
The card is neat. I'm playing Urza, Chief Artificer. He's a war crimes dad. He's a 4/5 human artificer for 3 white, blue, and black, and has affinity for artifact creatures. So it gets cheaper if I have a bunch of artifact creatures out. Artifact creatures I control have Menace.
Ooh.
And at the beginning of your end step, create a 0/0 colorless construct artifact. I make a construct on my end step.
Each turn?
Of your end step. Yeah.
Oh, God. Okay.
Of my end. Could you imagine? If it was just like what is it? Not Bramble Sovereign, the...
An Ophiomancer, but for Karnstructs?
Sure, yeah, just like constantly pooping
Cool.
them out. Nope, he's just, a horrible man. Go ahead, Kathleen.
I will say the person who designed that deck is a very nice person.
That is true. It's Daniel,
Daniel?
right?
That was
yeah.
Daniel.
Oh, Daniel.
So he did a good job. We just don't like Urza.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Deck is fine.
Team Mishra.
Yeah. Team Lake. Oh God, everyone had problems. Anyhow, ask me about Brothers War in the comments. My commander is from Innistrad. I'm playing Millicent, Restless Revenant, and she is a spirit soldier. She's a 4/4 for 5 white, blue, so she's expensive. But that's fine, because it costs 1 less to cast for each spirit I control.
Affinity for ghosts.
Yeah, she's just like all into the ghosts. She wants to smooch all of the ghosts. That is a non-canonical lore interpretation of this card, but she does say whenever she or another non-token spirit you control dies or deals combat damage, I create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying.
Cool.
Very cool.
So I'm gonna make lots of spirits and hopefully make Millicent very cheap.
Give him a little smooch on the head.
Yeah, a little ghosty kiss, which is 1 damage.
Oh, yeah. Love hurts.
1 psychic ghost damage.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm gonna inflict further psychic damage on y'all because I won the die roll, so I get to go first.
Yeah.
There was no justice.
No, but there is drawing a card for your turn because it's commander. What a good draw. I'm gonna play an island, most powerful card ever. Go ahead.
Wonderful. Thank you, Kathleen. I'm going to draw a card and also play a land. Serge.
Oh my God.
Please.
Powerful magic here. Draw for the turn. I too have land, except this one is going to be tapped. Lumbering Falls enters battlefield tapped. It taps for a greenie or a bluey, and for 4 mana, it becomes a 3/3 green and blue elemental creature token with hexproof.
Becomes an
Yup.
Australian dog.
Passe.
All right, I'm gonna draw for the turn. What? This is in this deck? Neat. All right, well, I'm gonna play a Temple of Enlightenment. I like the cut of your jib with this tappy land, so I'm gonna scry. I'm gonna put that on the bottom and pass to you, Kathleen.
No Sol Ring. Let's go, team.
If you play Sol Ring on turn 1, you're a bad person.
Or you drew your soul ring.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tap 2 and I'm gonna play an Azoria Signet.
Oh.
You're gonna say a Sol Ring.
And then I'd be like, I've overpaid.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jorbs.
Wonderful. Thank you. Let's draw a card. I will play a mountain, now representing both colors available to me in my deck, and an Orochi Merge Keeper, who is a 1/1 Snake Druid and can tap to add a green, or if modified, which means having an equipment aura or counter, it can tap to add 2 green.
Dang.
And that's me, Serge.
He's ramping. Let's lead with another tapped land here. The Hidden Nursery. Enters tap, taps at a green, or for 5 mana tap and sack the nursery, I can discover 4, but only as a sorcery.
They put the Dino lands in there.
Ooh.
That's cool.
And
Oh,
it's
right. It's a
land
cave.
type cave.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right. I will untap and draw. Oh, That was a nice draw. I will play a Swamp, and then I will tap for 2 and play an Arcane Signet.
Wait, am I the only one who didn't ramp on 2?
Yeah, well, the Simic isn't known for ramping. So
That's
it's
fair.
not your- it's not your fault.
Yeah. The lands deck doesn't really like lands.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
kind of a misnomer.
It's like how nobody plays Merfolk in Merfolk.
True, though.
All right, I'm going to play an island, and I am prepared to make a benevolent offering to someone.
Oh, I'll take it.
Okay.
No me. No me.
No, you.
Is that good?
It is good. I'm going to tell everybody what it is before everybody wants to be my friend. I could play this as an instant, but I want to just start the game. Choose an opponent. You and that player each create 3 1/1 white spirit creature tokens with flying. So you get 3 1/1s.
Sorry, what's it called? What is this card?
Benevolent offering.
Oh, it's that.
She said the name.
Oh, I thought that was just a joke.
Yeah.
No?
Oh.
It was a very sophisticated joke, Serge.
Oh.
So good, it was indistinguishable from
Nah, you gotta
reality.
remember who you're talking to.
Look, we got to be very clear with the communication here.
I play Skeleton Archer. It's a Skeleton Archer.
Creature type?
Skeleton Archer.
Whoa.
Hobby?
Macrame.
Now, the card is actually called Benevolent Offering, and then I choose an opponent. I gain 2 life for each creature I control, and that player gains 2 life for each creature they control. So basically, we just get some goodies.
I like spirits.
You like spirits? All right, he said it first, so...
Let's go.
I double like spirits.
Serge, your deck doesn't have creatures.
That's fair. Okay.
All right, so we each get
or
3
lands,
spirits. So have some
Oh,
fly
thanks,
boys.
buddy.
I get
These are fly boys.
I get some fly boys, and then we each gain 2 life for each creature we control. So we both go up to 46.
Dang.
So kind, so magnanimous.
Rug buddies. Call back.
Now we're Esper buddies.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, we are. That's true. Yeah.
I mean, you have the black. I don't have the. It doesn't matter. Please.
You have the black.
Okay.
And the outfit.
And the outlook.
You brought the bleak.
All right, Jorbs, go ahead.
I will untap for my turn and draw a card. Ooh! Oh, it was a land. I'm gonna play it. I'll just put my commander into play.
Nice.
Let's play Chishiro, the Shattered Blade. Whenever an aura or equipment enters the battlefield under my control, create a 2/2 red spirit creature token with Minache.
Pretty good.
And at the beginning of my end step, I put a +1/+1 counter on each modified creature I control. That's me.
All right, Antipody. Draw for the turn. I'm going to play an basic forest, and there's all these little 1/1s running around. I'm gonna just try and slow you down a little. Propaganda. Creatures cannot attack me unless their controller pays 2 for each creature they control that's attacking me.
That's awful.
Yep.
But I can attack the others still.
Absolutely. In fact, I encourage it.
Doesn't slow me down at all. Serge.
I pass.
All right. I'm going to untap and draw. I am going to play a land for the turn. It's going to be an Evolving Wilds. Then I am going to tap for 2 to play a Thought Vessel. I've got another rock in play. And then I'm going to tap for 2 more and play a Cranial Plating.
Ooh.
I was like, this is fine.
Got so good.
Oh my god.
I remember this deck. It was banned in every form.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I used to play.
Cranial
it.
Plating is a cool little card.
Yeah, okay.
And then I will pass the turn. Go ahead, Kathleen.
No spirit violence.
That's
Interesting.
spooky.
Well, I have a feeling that because I played a card that scares people, I need to block for the rest of the game, probably. So.
Well, I won't be attacking Serge.
Oh, sick. All right.
Kathleen has a lot of 1/1s.
That's true. I'm going to play my commander because I believe I can get her at a significant discount because she costs 7, but I have 3 spirits, so she should only cost 4. 7 minus 3 is 4, right?
I held up 8 fingers.
Yeah, you're
That's why
starting. You're still starting with 8.
No!
Yeah.
I goozled myself from the beginning.
All right, so now that I've paid the correct amount of mana, I can count. I'm very good at math. I'm extremely good, and it's not like when I look at it, all the numbers run together and do a dance and hold hands and just leave the page. But now I have my commander in play, and she says whenever Millicent, Restless Revenant, or another non-token spirit you control dies or deals combat damage to a player, create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying. Jorbs, I'm going to attack you with 3 spirits.
And they fly.
They fly.
And does it jump? No. No, it is not a flying snake, so I will not block.
All right, well, that's my turn. Go ahead.
Thank you. Okay, let's take a look at a card. Ooh. I mean, that doesn't matter.
Horrifying.
I believe that.
In response to my fear, I'm going to crack this Evolving Wilds.
Oh, please do. Have fun out there.
You go, girl.
I'm going to play Aran Reef the Vastwood. This is a comes into play tapped land, and I can tap it to put a +1/+1 counter on each green creature that entered the battlefield this turn.
Oh.
It's a pretty good one.
And how about a Fire Shrieker?
Oh. Jesus.
When I have an aura or equipment enter the battlefield, I create a 2/2 red spirit creature token with Menache.
What does Fire Shrieker do?
Fire Shrieker equips to a creature. It's an equipment that equips for 2, and it gives double strike.
Gross.
Yep.
So that's a 2/2 menace with double strike, bare minimum. But he could just put it on his commander and make everyone very
But don't
sad.
worry about it. It would cost me 2 to kill you. I'm done.
Okay. Untappity, draw for the turn. I'm going to play an Dark Depths. This is a land that enters play with 10 counters on it.
Oh,
Bother you
boy.
for a D10.
We have a D12.
So you're just going to have to make do with an extra 2.
I'm going to pay 3 mana, and I'm going to cast my commander, Omo, Queen of Vesuva. When she enters the battlefield, I'm going to put an Everything Bagel on my Dark Depths, and now it's delicious and adds mana, in addition to having all the counters on it.
You can also put an everything counter on Omo if you want.
You should do that.
They're a shapeshifter, but they're not all creature types by default.
Yeah.
Wow.
They're not a changeling.
And so now, Serge, you can put an everything counter on one of your other lands, and then, like, next turn.
Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Oh, yeah.
gross.
She's pretty good.
All right. I have become one with everything. You know what? I kind of vibe with this deck. Pass.
Being one with everything?
Yeah.
Are you very enlightened?
So enlightened.
Would you like to come to my temple?
Oh, yeah? You have bagels?
I should get bagels.
I'm very bagel motivated right now.
I was going to say, do you need us to stop and grab some brekkie or?
Oh, no. Well,
How about this? We'll kill you first, and then you can go get breakfast.
deal. Wait, hold on.
Okay.
Good deal or bad deal? As my lawyer, help me out here.
It sounds okay.
Yeah. All right.
Are you paid per hour or episode?
Ooh. How many bagels can I buy with that?
All right. I'm going to play a swamp for the turn, and then I'm going to tap for 3 in a way that does not denote me as a dingus. And I'm going to play I'm going to take you all to the Thopter shop.
Wait.
Don't lick that. It's not a lollipop. Wait. It's an artifact. Whenever one or more artifact creatures you control die, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. And for 2 and a white, I can tap it to make a colorless Thopter artifact creature token with flying.
Sick.
3 mana, a 1/1. And then, I don't know, we're all just hanging out. Yeah.
I went to maximum violence immediately.
Oh, well, I can't attack you.
It would be rude.
Yeah, and then Jorbs has got this like menace with maybe soon to be double strike. So
Yeah.
I'm big chillin'. Go for it.
I'm not sure what you're implying.
Violence.
Everyone's deck is doing things and looks scary.
You're not scary.
Yes.
well, yeah, I mean,
I'm a dark depth.
I was gonna
Go
say
ahead.
you're propaganda in dark depths.
I'm annoying.
Yeah. in game.
Yeah.
I'm going to play a Midnight Clock because
Talk.
TikTok, it's a good card and seems like it fits with this sort of format.
What does it do again?
It's a mana rock, and for 2 and a blue, I can put an hour counter on it, but I don't probably need to do that much because at the beginning of each upkeep, I put an hour counter on Midnight Clock. And when the 12th hour counter is put on Midnight Clock, I shuffle my hand and graveyard into my library, then draw 7 cards and exile Midnight Clock.
Delayed little time twister.
Each upkeep or each of your?
Each
Oh,
upkeep.
okay.
So it will tick up fairly quickly. And those D12s are just fine for me, Serge.
I'm happy for you.
You know what? In fact, Serge, you know what? I'm going to copy you a bit more because
Okay.
I really like that propaganda.
Do you also have a propaganda?
I have a ghostly prison.
Oh, that's so thematic. I love that.
Well,
How's it going, Ben?
yeah, I guess we're fighting.
So
This game is gonna be so annoying.
It's gonna be so slow.
I will attack you next turn, Serge. But
Okay.
Jorbs, I'm going to attack you with.
This one also has flying.
This one also has flying. Everything in this deck has flying. So that's 4 commander damage, and I will make a spirit.
All right. So Jorbs is down to 33.
This determinably fails to obey Bushido.
Oh no,
That's
she's
very
found herself
fair.
in violation of Bushido.
I am breaking all sorts of Bushido. Bushido is like honor and like listening to people when they tell you to do things, and that's just not my vibe anyhow, right?
I have noticed.
Live and not learn.
Very, very key part of my philosophy. Go ahead.
Thank you. Okay, this should be a fun one. Let's draw a card. I'm actually, I think, going to put Fire Shrieker on the Orochi Merge Keeper.
So now it taps for 2.
It is now modified, so it will now tap for 2. And I'm going to tap for 2. And a red to play Grum Gully, the Generous.
That's a good one.
Yeah. That's a very good one.
You didn't notice, but I did draw that in.
Yeah.
But then I said it wasn't a big deal.
Sure.
You know, it was a long game. This is a legendary creature, Goblin Shaman. Each other non-human creature you control enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on it. So we can get some modifications going. Raging Ravine, tapped. This is a land which taps for red or green, and it activates for 2 colorless red-green and becomes a 3/3 red and green elemental creature. With whenever this creature attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on it. And it is still a land. And I think I will tap Aran, Reef the Vastfoot to put a +1/+1 counter on Grumgully the Generous.
Buggy for a green D6.
Sure. Here you go.
Thank you. And at the end of my turn, well, Ben,
Yeah.
are those 1/1s?
Yeah.
Let's attack Ben with a couple of creatures.
So, the
So I'll
Menachem and
send
Commander.
my commander and my spirit, which is a 2/2 menace and a 4/4.
Sure. I am going to tap for 2.
Onboard
and-
tricks.
Instant speed.
And attach cranial plating, and I
That's
will
I
block.
remember that. being
Yeah,
in
I'll
every
block your
format.
commander. It's a 5/1.
Oh, okay.
And I'll take 2.
So they will trade. Ben goes down to 44.
I wanted to make this Thopter, but guess I'll just kill your commander.
Serge, go ahead. Yeah.
Untap. Draw for the turn. Urza's power plant.
Yeah, there you go.
The everything bagel is coming together.
You only get one of each of those in Commander, right?
Yeah.
This is optimistic, Serge.
Well,
I'm excited though.
so the way this works with Omo.
No.
Yeah. If you control an Urza's mine and an Urza's tower, you add colorless. So this is already a mine and a tower. So this already taps for 2. And then when I attack with Omo and I put an everything bagel on another one of my lands, it's also one of them. So, I mean, that one doesn't tap for the extra, but basically this is already online. This is
If you roll back and pause it, you can see the exact moment that Jorbs' heart broke.
Yeah.
He is the danger.
Yes.
Yeah,
He
no.
is the
This
danger.
is a scary deck.
I have so much land now, so much mana now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
And
6.
only 1 blue. I guess your Dark Depths can.
This is also a blue, yeah. What do I do? That's a 4/4. All right, I should play a creature first. So I'm going to tap for a green and 2, and I'm going to cast a Ramanap Excavator. I may now play lands from my graveyard.
It is a land stack.
Yeah. Jorbs, I know only violence. I'm sorry. Almost coming at you for 1 commander damage. Attack trigger. I'm going to put a counter on the Ramanap Excavator. It is now an everything bagel and 1 with everything. And I'm going to put a counter on the power plant. So just in case I need to, this also taps for colored mana. Deal with a 1/5.
Okay.
They block. I'm shocked.
I'll deal 4 damage to it in combat.
Okay.
How's it feeling? How you doing?
It's feeling like it's 80% beat up, but otherwise just kind of vibing.
Anyone got a damage?
Oh, please no.
No.
No. That's okay. That's all right.
All right, that's my turn. Pass.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna untap and draw. Oakley dokley. Here's how I'm gonna live my life. I'm gonna play a plains for the turn.
No regrets.
Never regretting. I'm gonna tap for 4. And like before, I'm not gonna tap like a Bahonkus. There we go, Bahonkus unachieved. I'm gonna play Teshar, Ancestor's Apostle. So they are a flying 2/2, and whenever I cast a historic spell, I return target creature card with mana cost 3 or less from my graveyard to the battlefield. There is nothing to be afraid of, and I will pass.
I'm not afraid.
Never be afraid.
All these flyers over there. I don't know if I like it.
This is the eyes on the sky side of the board. My midnight clock hits 4 because it gets an hour counter at the beginning of every upkeep.
Yep.
So it's been slowly gathering power while everybody else took their turns.
It only needs to go around 3 times.
That's better in this format than I thought.
Yeah, it turns out anything that says each end step or upkeep or whatever is just a house in Commander.
Let's see. Serge,
Hi.
I think I better pay to attack you.
Sure.
So I gotta pay 2, right?
For each creature.
For each creature. Okay, well, I will pay 2 to have Millicent, Restless Revenant, come and attack you.
Sure. Any other effects?
No.
All right, I take 4 commander damage. Boop, 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 boop.
I make a 5th spirit.
Dang.
It's pretty good.
I like your spirit pentagram.
It's very evil.
She's spirit ramping.
That's the spirit.
Well,
What do I want to do here with my hand and my life?
Ignoring it was probably the best.
I went into the tank and I could just hear your voices fading away. Yeah. It all became Charlie Brown parent trombone talk. It's like, what does this card do?
I don't even need to go into the tank for that to happen.
Sorry, was somebody talking to me? I was having a better time in my own imagination.
Damn! Whoa!
I didn't hear what you said. I was having a much more interesting conversation in my head.
what's going on up there, Kathleen?
Yeah, I'll tell you later. We're ostensibly recording a game of Commander right now. What do I want to play? A Spectral Arcanist. When it enters the battlefield, I may cast an instant or sorcery spell with mana value less than or equal to the number of spirits you control from a graveyard without paying its mana cost.
From a graveyard.
A graveyard. So I think...
Can I have 3 spirits?
No.
What?
Can I have
But
3
you said
spirits
last time you said the person who asked first got them.
Yeah, but then you're... All
This
of
time
this
it could be
happened.
the
Yeah,
opposite,
plus,
maybe.
what
I
can you
don't know.
give a man that has everything?
Yeah, it's true.
A
Actually,
bagel?
no, I don't want those spirits to have everything counters on them. That's dangerous.
Yeah.
But Jorbs, I feel a bit bad that we're beating up on you so much, so I'm going to give you 3 spirits if you'd like.
The sympathy card. You learned this in the second year of
Can I
samurai
have some
training.
dice to represent my massive army of spirits, please?
Sure. You want some white dice?
Yes.
Maybe I'll give you a bigger dice. The patented D12. It goes up past 10.
Okay.
What?
So I have
You should have
5
8 now.
I have 5 spirits here, so I'm going to say this is 4 of them
Okay.
because that's 8. And then so Jorbs, you also get 3 spirits. Actually, I'm sorry. This is going to have to be 5 of them. Here you go. So, wait.
I will need a dice as well.
Well, here, I'll swap you. I'm very organized
There we
here.
go.
Thank you.
Okay.
There we are. So now you have 3 spirits. So you get to gain 2 life for each creature you control.
2, 3, 6, 12.
So Jorbs goes up to 45.
And I get to gain 2 life for each creature I control. So that's 1, 2, 10.
So you gain 20 life?
Yes.
66?
Hey, we've got 2 propaganda effects and a ton of life gain.
This game, okay, all right.
And this card is now exiled, so no more benevolent offerings can be made. Serge, I apologize.
It's okay. I'm one with everything. Nothing hurts me. Or everything hurts me. I don't actually know which.
I mean, this I would find I might feel personally attacked after that turn of mine.
Spooky.
Go ahead.
All right. So, because of my friend Grum Gully the Generous. So generous, benevolent.
Yeah, that's what this card says. Benevolent.
Thank you, Ben. Menache. The spirit tokens that I got came into play with +1/+1
that's sick.
counters on them.
2/2s, eh?
And as I take my turn here and replay my commander, let me play a Forest. Play a Chishiro the Shattered Blade.
They're non-human. Do they also enter with a +1/+1 counter?
They do.
Oh my god. Okay, cool.
Yikes.
And I can tap Aran Reef for another one. My board is starting to get large because as I go to my end step, every modified creature I get gets a +1/+1 counter.
Yeah. You handed him 3/3/3s.
I didn't realize that Grum Gully would do that.
Sick.
But we are really building a civil society here. It's not all about warfare. Serge, please.
End steppy. I'm going to activate Dark Depths, tapping itself because it's an everything bagel to remove one of the counters from it. Dark Depths count is 9. Pew, pew, pew. Draw for the turn.
I want this to succeed for you, Serge.
Oh, thank you. I have the perfect answer to Kathleen hitting me in the skies. And that answer is a Fog Bank. Defender flying, prevent all damage that would be dealt to and by Fog Bank.
All right.
Wow.
I can't actually, wait, you have access to, you have 3 mana up?
Yep.
Okay, so you can do the exact same thing again.
Yep.
Annoying. I do need to attack for Omo to get value.
I would kill it.
Me too.
Yeah.
I pass!
All right. On your end step, I'm going to make a Thopter.
When does this deck switch from Turtle to Kill?
When the last Dark Step counter comes off.
Would I have
When you
one
stop playing,
flying
yeah, when you
2020?
stop playing cards like Propaganda and Fog
I
Bank.
just play what I draw, my man. I just play what I draw. Look, some people's decks go aggressive, some people's deck play Fog Bank.
I was really hoping that I would be able to poke people in the sky, but everybody's got flyers now.
I do only have 1 flying blocker.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
And throw a cranial plating on there. Ciao.
Pachow.
I'm very cool.
I think so.
Oh.
We're here playing some Magic the Gathering, greatest game on this earth. And you gave me 3 spirits, so I'm just very pliable, really.
I like these amenable guests.
You know what's cool about this, Serge? Now that this has a +1/+1 counter, it's already modified, so I could use Fire Shrieker to like deal an extra 12 damage a turn instead of making 1 mana with it.
That is cool.
Yeah.
A little spooky, but also cool.
All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tap for 3, and I'm going to go back into the Thopter shop. And then, because I've got affinity for artifact creatures, I'm going to tap tap 4 and bring out Urza. So there are 4 or 5. My artifact creatures have Menache, and at the end of my turn, I get to create a construct, which exactly is where I'm going to go because I can't attack Serge because I got no mana. Because we've got Propaganda, you've got Ghostly Prison, you've got a wall of 3/3 spirits. So yeah, go to my end step, making a construct. And I assume they're quite large at this point.
That's so weird that it's specifically affinity for artifact creatures.
I mean, otherwise
just-
they'd just be
Yeah.
pretty messed up. So I'm going to denote it with a die, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Ooh.
It is a 7/7.
Everybody is big and chunky.
Full and plenty. Bed, Bath, and Beyond. All right, I'll pass to you.
All right, my midnight clock goes up to 8 as I untap. That's very exciting. That means at the beginning of my next beginning of my next upkeep, I'm going to shuffle my hand into my library.
Better use it now.
Yeah. Well, I finally drawn some land here, so that's good. All right. I could do something that would be boring and set everybody back, or we could just go for maximum hate.
Let's go for maximum hate.
I think we should go for maximum hate.
This game can't slow down anymore.
No, it's already gotten off to a fairly slow start, honestly. So I've got to pay to attack you, Serge?
Yes, but you don't have to pay to attack Ben or Jorbs.
That's true.
Just saying.
I don't know.
That's free. That's take that to the bank.
There's a blood price.
Oh my god. I'm going to play a Twilight Drover. Whenever a creature token leaves the battlefield, I put a +1/+1 counter on Twilight Drover.
Oh my
and I can
God.
remove a +1/+1 counter from Twilight Drover to create 2/1/1 white spirit creature tokens with flying.
Incredible.
Whenever a creature token, that doesn't mean my creature
No,
token.
there's
God,
a lot
yeah.
of creature tokens, except for my board.
Spooky.
Ookie Badookie. I want to attack, but I can't. I want to also cast things in my hand because that's also important.
Then simply don't attack the man. You must pay a tax to attack.
I know. Well, except I don't know if there's anything to be gained from attacking Ben or Jorbs.
Well, you
Well,
get +1/+1 counters.
that's true. Jorbs, do you have any flying blockers?
Interesting you should ask, Kathleen.
You gave him
I
three.
have
Oh,
Yeah.
three flying,
Threes.
three flying spirits.
see my previous remarks about like just sort of being off in space, thinking about things.
Yeah.
I have no good attacks.
You can just kill my Thopters.
I don't feel
my
like killing your
spirits.
Thopters. I'm just gonna cast a thing. I'm going to cast a Spectral Shepherd. It's a 2/2 flyer, and for 1 and a blue, it says returns target spirit you control to its owner's hand, which honestly seems pretty handy.
Oh, neat. Oh, he's look at all the ghost sheep around him. Why? I have a question about this art. Why are the ghost skeleton sheep?
Well, because they're ghosts.
Is that what sticks around? The flesh does not become ghostly, but the bones do? The person's not bones, but the dog, or I thought they were dogs at first, but then it's like, no, it's maybe they're
maybe-
goats.
One of them could be a dog.
Yeah, the one
and
next
that could be
to
sheep behind it.
The one next to our friend, the Spectral Shepherd, I think, is
Yeah.
a
That's
dog.
their sheepdog.
So in magic rules, animals become bone ghosts.
Yeah.
And people become smoke ghosts, I guess. All right.
Smoke ghosts every day. Go ahead, George.
No attack. All right.
I say we get things rolling.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I didn't attack.
I look forward to maximum Jorbs violence.
Yeah. You want to see a cool card?
Always.
Yeah.
This is called Aki Battle Squad.
Okay.
It says whenever one or more modified creatures I control attack,
Oh no.
which is almost all of them, I untap all modified creatures I control. And after this combat phase, there's an additional combat phase. The ability only triggers once each turn. Is that even strong? I just realized I could play it like this.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is getting even better because this will untap. When
Yeah.
oh my gosh, it's all coming. Oh, beautiful.
What a game.
I'm gonna put Fire Shrieker. And it gets a +1/+1 token from Grump Gully. I'm gonna put a Fire Shrieker onto, gosh, a wealth of options. A 3/3 Spirit token. And then the violence will begin. Now I don't have a wealth of mana. And I believe it costs me mana to attack both of you?
Yeah. Kathleen and myself.
Yeah.
Ben.
It kind of sucks being the only person without a propaganda whose turn it is not.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Ben.
Yeah.
A marriage of convenience, as it were. Do you have 2 black mana available?
Nope. I have a
But
7/7.
you have a 7/7. That is quite large. I think I will attack you with my flyers.
Okay.
Send in 4. There's 9 power. One of the 3/3s has double strike.
Sure. Well, Kathleen's going to benefit from this.
I also, when I attack, I untap. So
Yeah.
they're attacking, but all of this stuff untaps.
I will throw a Thopter in front of the double striker and take 6.
All right.
So down to 38.
Ow! A Thopter's going to die, which is an artifact creature, so I'm going to draw a card.
And then Kathleen will get 1 +1/+1 counter.
I get a second combat phase.
Yeah.
Ben,
Yeah.
nice to see you again.
Yeah, hi. It's been so long.
Yeah, I would like to attack you, but I'm reasonable.
Sure.
I'm just going to attack you with 2 this time.
Okay, I blocked the double striker. And I'll take another 3.
And I'm going to equip my Fire Shrieker to... oh gosh. I could put it on this spirit. Sure, why not?
Now, everything you have is modified.
Do you mind if I go to my end step here?
Yeah, go
How
for it.
many green dice are in the studio?
None more.
Oh gosh.
Here.
Let's give you a second color here.
Yeah. How about red?
Yeah, red. You will also, the 2 colors of your deck, you'll also be represented by red dice.
I am all done with my turn.
All right, end steppy. I tap, I remove another counter. Dark Depths is at 8. Untap, untap. Draw. Fascinating. Land for the turn. I feel like I'm playing a very different game from you two. 3.
Yeah, we're playing Magic.
Yeah, and I'm over here in Dirtle territory. I have nothing I can do. I pass.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I will untap. Lick my bleeding wounds and draw a card. Whoa.
We're an hour to midnight.
I am gonna go ahead and tap for 6. No, wait, I can't let that Aki stay around or else I just get beat up every turn.
Would you like to negotiate?
Are you gonna spend your turn using your entire mana base to fight people?
You don't have a disenchant.
I might not have to use my entire
Yeah.
mana dice to
But
fight
you've been
people.
sitting on a disenchant this whole time?
I mean, he's been developing his board pretty well.
I am going to tap for 7.
Okay.
Big 7 mana for a big ball.
Oh. Oh.
I'm gonna play the Mirror Battle Sphere. It is a 4/7 that when it ETBs, I make 4 mirrors. The ball from Castlevania. Wait, hold on. Can I actually? Oh, thank God. I was like, do you only give me 3 mirror tokens?
Can you imagine?
So I'm gonna make a bunch of little buddies. And Mirror Battle Sphere has whenever it attacks, you may tap X untapped mirror you control. If you do, Mirror Battle Sphere gets plus X plus O until end of turn and deals X damage to the player that it's attacking. So the construct gets quite a bit larger. In fact, it gets 5 larger, so now it's an 11/11. Combat. Here, Jorbs, have this.
11.
Yes.
With menace.
What am I at?
45.
45? You don't need that much health. I mean,
Yeah.
Down to
exactly.
34. Back to 45.
I'll block it with a token.
But you have to 2 block
You have to double block it.
I won't block it.
Yeah.
34.
Great. That will be me. And yeah, I'll just go to my end step and make another construct.
Make another construct.
Oof.
Oh,
Now that thing's a 12/12.
All right, Kathleen, I got bad news in Ben's end step.
Yeah, are you gonna shatter my midnight clock?
No, worse. I'm going to cast Evacuation at the end of Ben's turn here. And what Evacuation is going to do is return all creatures to the owner's hand, which means your clock is going to take all of your creatures and then shuffle them away.
Serge, I thought you were gonna shatter my midnight clock, which was gonna be rude, but this is double rude.
My mirrors.
Everybody's bored.
I'm gonna put Millicent into the command zone because I
Sure.
can do that when she changes zones,
Yeah.
and I don't want her to go away. And I guess all of my tokens are going to go.
It is symmetrical.
It is symmetrical. These are all gonna go into my hand, and then when I start my turn at the beginning of each upkeep, Midnight Clock is gonna say, "Hey, I've got 12 counters on it now." So now I have to shuffle my hand and graveyard into my library. I've got no graveyard. And then draw a fresh 7. But at least I get to draw a fresh 7, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, you only lost 2 creatures.
That's fair. And the 8 spirits, but yeah.
Yeah,
the
8 tokens
the
is
big
not
shuffle
nothing.
talk, yeah.
It was a cool play. I like the thought process.
Honestly, I'm for it. I like that. I think the board was complicated and meaty.
I agree. You all had blockers, now you don't.
I mean, you will have to rebuild your board.
Oh.
It's very symmetrical. As the guest, would you like to cut my deck, Jorbs?
Absolutely.
I'm going to play a ball on my turn.
Yeah, big ball.
You're going to go back to ball.
I'm going to go. Ball is life, Kathleen.
All right, I have drawn a fresh 7, and let's hope that they are good. Oh, hell yeah.
They are good.
Great. Ha 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 ha.
Sick. That was a great laugh.
Oh, that would be so rude.
I gotta not look.
It's tough, right?
People who have seen me and Wheeler sit beside each other is we just like show each other, which you're like not supposed to, but also it's Commander, who cares kind of a thing. But not everybody wants you doing that.
Yeah. Jorbs actually does this very interesting body posture thing where he like rotates away when he draws a card. It's yeah, I like it.
You played a lot of poker.
Yeah, the hidden information stays hidden there, eh?
Ideally.
I mean, your poker face transfers over to Magic a little bit here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you can't tell any of the cards in my hand right now. I
It could be a mystery, really.
I just realized I've always been sitting beside him, so I don't know what his poker face is like. I don't know what the Jorbs read is.
You never stared into his eyes?
Well, I can't from here.
I mean,
It's a little weirder in this frame,
kind of
right?
upset you a little, Serge. Yeah.
Hi. How you doing?
I'm okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is he? I'm trying to do like the lie to me thing.
Does he have a tell? I'm okay.
I'm going to cast a Commander Sphere.
ball.
Ball. Big ball, little ball.
Hey.
What begins with ball?
Hinkley. That's a loading ready run deep cut. Then I'm gonna play Drugs Goal Reinforcements. It has melee. Whenever this creature attacks, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each opponent that you attack this combat. So that's kind of fun, but it's also a 2/2.
Other spirits you control also have melee.
Yes, that's true.
Ah.
We don't need to.
That one matters. That one matters.
Hold on, there's even more text on that card.
And
Please
prevent
keep
all
reading.
non-combat damage that would be done to spirits.
That one also
But
matters.
really, don't worry, it's a bear with melee.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
it.
it's
Yeah.
a 4-mana 2/2.
Yeah.
Period.
I'm gonna play an Azorius Chancery, and then I'm gonna return this island to my hand.
All right.
And that's my turn. I'm so sorry. I don't think I drew a card for turn. I think I drew my 7. But that's fine. I'm just going to draw one now.
I think you're probably right, yeah. Ben, you're not allowed to look.
Sorry. It was just there.
Well, we're going to see some of our favorite cards again, I think. There are ordering considerations here, to be sure.
I think he's going to start with Grummers.
I was going to say, do you start with Grumgully or not?
Big Grummers.
I don't know if I do start
Yeah.
with Grummers.
Well, because it depends, like, what's the board state you want to end with? As
I
well,
think-
it's tricky.
I think I start with Orochi Merge Keeper, which is tap for a mana, or if modified 2. And then I'm going to replay my commander, Shishiro, the Shattered Blade, which creates 2/2 tokens with menace when I play equipment or auras, but also gives a +1/+1 counter to each modified creature at end of turn, and I can tap Aran Reef to put a +1/+1 counter on both of these.
Oh no.
Each.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
now and then they're going to get another one.
End of turn, I'll have another.
Dang.
Oh, dang.
That's all from me.
All right, and Steppy, removing another counter from Dark Depths.
He's doing it.
Untap. Draw for the turn. Land would have been cool, but that's okie dokie.
Why do you need a land? You've got every land.
Yeah, but I see the thing with the lands deck is it likes plain lands in addition to having lands. So let's lead with an Omo so that these lands do something again. So currently they have the Everything Bagel, but without Omo they don't have the Everything Power. I cast Omo.
Ah, they've got the everything power again. Power of voodoo.
All right, Omo's one with everything.
She do. They do.
All right, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pay 4 mana because the power plant is back online because Omo is in play. I'm going, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I might discard, that's okay. Harmonize.
Yeah.
I'm going to draw 3 cards, and one of these is going to be a land, and then there'll be no issue. Sick.
I was hoping for some issue.
Medium issue.
I'm going to play an Trench Post. It is my first Locust land.
Oh.
3 and tap. Target player mills a card for each Locust you control.
That one's pretty cool.
So currently I have 1, 2, 3, 4 Locusts.
yeah.
And Locust is specifically a land type, not a creature type. So I'm asking, I'm not
Yes.
sure. Okay.
Yeah.
So Omo doesn't add to my locust count, which is weird. Oh, I'm confusing it with locust. Oh.
The almond cat god.
Yeah.
Or the bug.
Yeah.
Tomato.
The plague.
Interesting. I'm going to cast I don't know how to pronounce this, Floriferous Vine Wall.
That was really good. I think so.
So tap Dark Depths for green. The Defender 0-2 wall. When it enters the battlefield, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may reveal a land from amongst them. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. I'm going to reveal a Yavimaya Cradle of Growth.
That's a good one. I can have forests.
Put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. As the guest, would you like to cut?
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, I have 7 cards in hand. Passe la biblioteca.
I'm gonna untap. Ball. 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 Oh.
Ball? Little
Still ball.
Still ball?
We ball.
We ballin'?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, we ballin'.
What does ball mean?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm glad he's happy about it.
I'm gonna tap for 1. I don't have a land drop, but I finally drew my soul ring. Wow. Beautiful.
Little ball.
Little ball.
Well done.
The littlest ball.
Little ball.
Teeny.
I'm just here to reference Wheeler today, I guess.
All right, I'm gonna tap for 7.
Yep.
Ball.
Mirror bally ball.
The ball is back. The mirror battle sphere. How did I lose the mirror tokens in like the moments that it's been away? There we go. I get my little buddies back. And that's all I'm doing. Go for it. Oh wait, this can equip for 1. Cranial plating is a hell of a drug. I'll put it on this. I'll put it on a mirror.
We got one huge mirror.
How much is that at the moment?
It is. Ooh,
Sorry, I've
a
just
lot.
asked you quite a lot, actually.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it is an 11 one.
Yeah, that was legal and standard when I started playing Magic.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
Good time, though.
it was a good time.
Good time in Magic.
It was in the eye of the beholder, and if you behold in the deck,
Yes.
Yeah.
If you
It was a good
behold
time.
Yes.
the cranial plating.
yeah,
If you enjoyed playing cranial plating, it was a really good time to play Magic.
yeah, makes sense.
All right, I will draw for the turn. Well, now I'm getting lots of land.
Hooray.
Oh, that's fine.
Yay!
I have a really cool play next turn. Wait, do I have enough mana for it?
Serge, if every turn involves me bouncing my sphere and then replaying my sphere, why? She has 66 life.
No. How would you feel about more sphere?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, does Serge get this one, or
No. We'll see. We'll get
does Ben have to play the same one again? Serge.
Every time I say a cool play doesn't mean I'm bouncing everything.
Okay. All right.
I'm going to play Temple of Enlightenment.
Nice.
And I'm going to scry. Yeah, sure. And I'll keep that on top. That's my land for the turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's time for Iobi, who split the heavens. It's a legendary 3/6 flyer. Whenever you cast a spirit or arcane spell, I make a 3/3 spirit creature token.
Sick.
Why did they split the heavens?
Because there was a custody debate, and
Ah, right.
it was honestly really ugly.
Right. So one commie got like all the Beanie Babies,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
the other one, I don't know,
Yeah. It
got
was.
the hairdresser.
Yeah, it's in the Bible.
Oh,
That's my favorite chapter.
That's my turn.
it's a shame it made its way to Kamigawa.
Y'all have gummed up the board state a little bit, haven't you?
Ball.
Yeah. I'm going to try out an Ordeal of Nylea.
Oh.
This is an enchantment aura, which means that I make a 2/2 spirit with menace. I'm going to target my commander with it, though. And whenever enchanted creature attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Then, if it has 3 or more +1/+1 counters on it, I can sacrifice Ordeal of Nylea. And when I sacrifice it, I can search for up to 2 basic land cards and put them onto the battlefield tapped.
Classic Thero times.
Yeah.
Theros.
Thero times.
I was talking about Theros singular. Thero.
Spirit comes into play with a... It doesn't.
No Grumgully.
It does? It doesn't. It doesn't.
No Grumgully.
Not yet.
No Grummers.
Not yet. I think we're going to make things a little bit more interesting for you, Serge.
I love interesting.
I'm going to play a forest, and I'm going to tap another 5 for
Yeah.
an acidic slime. It's going to target your propaganda.
My
It does
propaganda.
Death touch, and when it enters the battlefield, we destroy a target artifact, enchantment, or land.
EZPZ. Kathleen
Alright.
also has one.
Well, I only have one acidic slime.
That's fair.
You
That's
can
fair.
bounce it if you want.
I'll do my best.
I'm going to tap to put a +1/+1 counter on my green creatures that enter the battlefield this
Yeah.
turn. I am going to attack. Ooh, let's put Fire Shrieker on it. I'm going to put Fire Shrieker on Chishiro.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
It's big.
It's going to attack Serge
Yeah.
for, well, it starts at 6 with double strike,
Yeah.
and then we put a +1/+1 counter on it up to 7 with double strike.
Does it have
When
trample as well or no?
It does not.
Okay.
When I put the +1/+1 counter on it, I'll sacrifice Ordeal of Nalia and search for a couple of basic lands.
That is just going to be the most dead vine wall we've ever seen.
Yeah.
just
R.I.P. little dude.
Just you did your job, little buddy.
I'm proud of it. That is going to be my turn. I will take up my +1/+1 counters.
Beautiful.
Serge,
Take it away.
You came into the office with Jorbs.
Uh-huh.
What did you do on the way?
I thought I got him a very nice bagel, if I'm honest. Bagel with a coffee, and then we chilled and we chatted, and then, yeah, something went wrong shortly thereafter. All right, 1, 2, 3. That's for green. 4, 5, 6. I'm going to cast an Rampaging Baloth.
Oh.
This is a 6-mana 6/6 with trample and landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you may create a 4/4 green beast creature token. I'm going to play an
Jeez.
Basilisk Gate. It is a land gate, 2 and tap. Target creature gets +X/+X until end of turn, where X is the number of gates that I control.
Oh, that's 4.
1, 2, 3, 4 currently. Thank you for the beast token. All right, I've got this Basilisk Gate before combat. Interesting. The timing here is really tough because I want to obviously use Omo to up my gate count,
Right.
but I can only activate the Basilisk Gate as a sorcery.
Right.
So I'm going to spend 3 mana right now to activate the Basilisk Gate targeting Omo. So Omo is going to get +1, 2, 3, 4. So they'll be attacking as a 5/9.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attack with Omo. I have a trigger. I'm going to put an everything counter on the Baloth and an everything counter on the Trench Post. Jorbs?
You're attacking me now?
We've made. Hey, quit pro crow. Quit pro
Before we get all the way
Quid
into
pro
this,
quo.
Acidic Slime does have Death Touch.
Ben.
I'm a 4/7.
I have nobody I can attack. All I want to do is make big. All I want to do is make big. But I
Yeah.
cannot activate the Basilisk Gate because it's a sorcery. So if I do this, then I can't pay propaganda. If I do it before combat attack Jorbs, Jorbs has Death Touch. If I attack Ben, nothing happens.
Well, there's a creature with 11 power over there or something.
Yeah. This little guy just punches your commander in the face.
That's bad for Serge.
Yeah.
New plan. Same as the old plan. New plan. New plan sucks. Blue and 1. I'm going to replay the Fog Bank. And then 2 mana, I'm going to cast an Arcane Signet. All I wanted to do was fight, and yet I cannot fight. I pass.
All right. Well, I will untap and draw. I gotta say, the fact that Kathleen is at 66 life and still has a ghostly prison.
I know. I wanted to hit her.
Yeah. I can't.
Turn a man sideways. I'll take 11.
She won't even feel it.
Yeah.
Just hit something.
I want violence.
Yay!
Because here's the thing. While I can't come for Kathleen, I mean I could, but I want creatures and robots and stuff.
Sure.
If we die and Kathleen wins, the game's over.
We could all just kill Kathleen.
All right. Well, I'll build up to the board, like you've been saying. I'm gonna tap for 6, and I will play Sharding Sphinx. Sharding Sphinx. It is a 4/4 flyer that whenever an artifact creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you may create a 1/1 blue Thopter artifact creature token with flying.
Oh, sick.
I'm gonna make a bunch of little fly boys.
Yeah.
And then off of the lovely discount.
You're going to try to make a bunch of flyboys, yeah.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I mean, with Urza here, all my artifact creatures have menace.
Ooh.
Uh-oh, Ben.
Yeah. Serge,
I block.
how are you?
Good. Just a one with everything over here, including combat.
Yeah, here's what we're gonna do. Right, you've got this fog bank.
I mean, you have menace, so you eat one of my creatures either way if I double block. So you do clear the beast.
Yeah. So you've got 2 creatures?
I do.
You do.
I have 2 untapped creatures.
Yeah. Shockingly, the attacks are...
Right? That's what happened to
The
me on my
attacks
turn
aren't
too.
good.
I really wanted to try and inflict violence, and I wasn't allowed to.
I have some cards in my deck that make attacks good. I wonder if I'll draw them.
Commander.
Yeah.
Here's what we're gonna do. Jorbs,
Ben.
buddy, how big are your friends? You've got 6 power effectively over there?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna attack you with this large mirror.
Acidic Slime does have Death Touch.
Yes, it sure does. Yeah, so I'm gonna attack you with this large mirror, and then Serge.
Hi.
I am going to attack you with this battle sphere. And all these little dudes.
So what happens when you tap dudes and you attack with the orb?
So the orb is just when it attacks, I can tap dudes to power it up.
Oh, okay.
I'm not doing that.
Oh, okay.
So basically, all these little guys are coming at you, and then this little one who's a little top heavy and skipped leg day for quite a while
Sure.
is going towards Jorbs.
Oh, I thought when you were beckoning at me, you were referring to me.
Oh, no.
No, I got you.
Who's a little top heavy,
Yeah.
skipped leg day.
I'm a streamer, Ben.
Yeah. You only need this part to look
Streaming's all about upper body shape.
Yeah. Those are my attacks.
I will not block.
Interesting. All right, I got some blocks here. I'm going to, it's a 7/7? No, it's not. You're attacking with all of them. I'm going to double block the Mirror Battle Sphere with the 6/6 and the 4/4.
Sure.
And then I will double block one of the 1/1s with the wall and the 1/5. And I just want to make sure I'm not going to get goozled. You have no mana and you have no onboard tricks?
No.
Okay. I block like that. Cool. So we'll arrange you can arrange blockers.
Yeah, I'll arrange blockers, and you can watch me arrange blockers.
Okay.
So the beast will obviously go in front.
Yep.
Like so. Yeah, and then that's just how damage is going to play out. So
Jorbs is going to take 11.
He's going to take 11.
Go to
You're gonna take
23.
2. I'm going to lose these friendos here.
Yeah. My beast dies.
Yeah. So I draw, and I make 3 1/1 blue Thopters. And now I'm going to go to my end step, make a construct, and pass.
That is a big construct.
Yeah, for reference, it is 1, 2, 3. I mean, this is important for my cranial plating as well.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Cool.
Artifact. I'm just going to use this dice
Yeah.
to note out how many artifacts I have. Great.
Excellent. All right. I will play a land for turn. I'm going to make everyone annoyed because I think that's important. And I think that might be my role for this game. And I'm okay because in the name of entertainment, sometimes you have to be a real jerk.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Fell the Mighty
Okay.
to destroy all creatures with power greater than target creature's player, which is going to be a Yobi who split the heavens. So anything that has more than 3 power, which is most of, like, a lot of your board is fine.
Yeah.
It's not so bad.
And I'm doing great.
All right. I lose my beast.
I think you only annoyed me, Kathleen.
No, I mean, I lose my... I'm no longer sharding.
I'm glad to hear that. I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
We have a washlet for that reason.
Exactly. An artifact or 2 died so this turn, so I'm going to get to draw a card off the top to shop.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the construct.
Yep.
Construct goes away. But I don't think that's so bad for most people.
Yeah.
Shockingly, my artifact count only goes down to 11. So that's not bad.
No, it's just sort of a little generic reset here. And then I'm going to deal some damage. I'm going to poke at Jorbs with my Drug Skull reinforcements. It gets +1/+1 till end of turn.
No blocks.
Jorbs down to 20.
I'm going to play Occult Epiphany. Draw X cards, then discard X cards. Create a 1/1 white spirit creature token for each card type among cards discarded this way.
Oh,
So I'm going to draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to bin 5 cards. I'm going to discard an island, a plains, a spectral shepherd, and Dovin Bond Grand Arbiter because I don't personally like him as a character. Put him in the bin, and then but that's 3 creature types, so I'm going to get 3 spirits. And that's my turn.
Here we go. I'm gonna try out Grumgully again. Let's throw Grumgully into play. That costs me 3, and I have exactly 8 mana left to recast my commander, Chishiro, the Shattered Blade, who will enter play with a +1/+1 counter. I don't have any attacks. I will move to end step and take up my +1/+1 counter.
Sick. All right, untappity. All right, first things first, I'm going to play a Yavimaya, Cradle of Growth. All lands now tap for, or all lands are forced in addition to other types. So your mana is perfect, your mana is perfect, everybody's mana is perfect.
Thank you.
Then, the next thing I'm going to do here is, I don't know if this is correct or not, but this is the only way I can see in trying to advance and end the game. This would have been way cooler if I still had my Rampaging Baloth and you had an Acidic Slime, doesn't matter. Replication Technique. So 5 mana, create a token that's a copy of target permanent that you control. I'm going to copy my Basilisk Gate. Target creature gets +X/+X until end of turn or X the number of gates that you control. Then, Jorbs, you may copy this spell and choose new targets with it. And then if I do, I also get a second copy of this. So is there any permanent that you would like to copy on your side? And then I will have 3 Basilisk Gates. I wish that Acidic Slime was still around, but it's fine.
It's very awkward because my best permanents are legends. There is an Aran Reef or a Spirit token. I don't believe I can legally ask you to pay me real money to do this. That's like outside the game rules.
What would you prefer?
I'm
up for a negotiation here.
I'll make another Aran Reef.
Yeah, okay.
It's a fun land.
Maybe we have some
It's
copy
not
tokens,
legendary.
please.
You sure can.
Thank you. Sick. All right. There's a copy token for you.
Thank you.
I now have 3 copies of Basilisk Gate.
Oh my god.
Cool.
Basilisk Gate is going to target Omo. My gate count is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Omo gets +6/+6.
All right, so there is 7/5.
7. Well, their butt is already 5.
Oh, right. It's not
7/11.
plus
7/11.
7/11.
Then I'm going to pay 2 so that I may attack Kathleen.
Yeah, that's fair.
Then I'm going to attack Kathleen with a thick Omo.
Does she have...
No kind of evasion or anything. It's just a thick Omo.
They have so many 1/1s, Serge.
Yeah, but
Welcome to my world.
they're not gonna. Somebody's got to chip away at them.
Yes, we can't
Right?
keep pushing it back.
I can't keep not attack.
I agree.
Yeah.
I'm going to block with a spirit, but I appreciate that you take game actions
Thank
here.
you.
I agree with it.
Speaking of game actions, I should remember Omo trigger. I'm going to put an everything counter on the fog bank and on this forest.
Neat.
Yeah.
More gates.
The gates are going up. Second order of business, Treasure Cruise. Let me look how many cards I got in my graveyard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Oh, we cruise in. I get to draw 3 cards. All right, I'm going to pass the turn with 2 mana up and 1 wall. Go.
I am going to untap and draw.
I have found an answer to Ghostly Prison.
Paying for it?
Well, no.
Such a simple technique.
No, I have an answer. So don't kill me until it dies.
Okay. But now that Kathleen knows,
I mean, she
can't vouch for what she's gonna do.
Yeah.
I am going to tap for 2, and by 2 I mean 4. Double it.
Okay.
To play a Whirler Rogue.
Oh, no blockies.
Yeah, so they're going to come out. I'm going to make 2. So these are colorless Thopter ones. Hold on, I've got 2 different types of Thopters. We got to keep them,
Separated.
Whoa.
Hey.
Can you talking back to me? Take them out.
Keep them separated.
Okay, so we got 2 more Thopters. Millennials. And then I think it's time to fight.
Duel.
You should punch me with a huge mirror wearing a cranial plating.
That's the plan. I am going to tap for 1 and equip, it could be anybody. So it'll be this mirror. So I'm going to equip the mirror. I'm going to tap this mirror and we'll say this Thopter to give this mirror unblockable. It is also worth noting that this count went up by 2 because of the 2 new Thopters. So this is currently a 14-1. I am going to go to combat.
Yep.
I am going to swing at Kathleen.
I'm going to take 14.
I'm going to pay this 2 to do so.
52.
Oh, that isn't. Oh. Yeah. That isn't target creature you control can't be blocked this turn. Oh. Ben.
Yeah, we can help that.
We haven't always seen eye to eye.
I'd like to think we have. I agree with all your choices. I don't agree with my math choices. I have 12.
Okay.
I have 12 artifacts, and it is 13 damage that I have paid for going towards Kathleen.
I will take it. It can't do anything about it.
53.
I got a 53.
The gods can bleed.
God, I look so good for my age.
Yeah. And if it's all right with everybody, can I just not tap like a donkey and keep
Yes.
these 2 open?
Yes, absolutely.
Terrific. Turns out the amount of mana colors Ben can keep track in his head is anything below 1. Yeah, that will be me, and I will pass the turn. Go for it, Kathleen.
All right. I am going to play tapping 5 for a Karmic Guide.
Sweet.
It is going to enter the battlefield, and it's going to get my Spectral Shepherd back.
Skeleton ghosts.
Also, because I cast a spirit, I get a 3/3 white spirit creature token with flying. So all of that happens. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spirits.
Uh-huh.
So then I'm going to pay 2 and then cast my commander again, Millicent, which is all very good.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
And you get another spirit?
No, oh yeah, I do. Whoops. Well, this is very exciting. I then get another spirit, so this is working out great. Then I'm going to attack someone because I just feel that I should, right?
Yeah.
Like, we gotta
agree.
get going.
Fight stuff.
Fight stuff. I'm going to attack Serge with Ayobi and these 2 1/1 spirits. And I'm gonna attack. You have, what's your biggest creature right now?
A 2/2.
A 2/2? I'm gonna attack you, Ben, with this Drog's-Gull reinforcements. So it's gonna be a 4/4 until end of turn.
So just a little check. You're attacking me with the 3 flyers and Ben with the 1 ground thing?
Yes.
Okay. Now, how does your melee ability work here?
You know what, Serge? That is a great question. Let me read melee. Other spirits you control have melee. When this creature attacks, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each opponent you attack this combat. Oh, okay. So everybody's getting +2/+2.
And on top of that, I'm going to tap 2 artifact creatures and make a Yobo unblockable. So the big one is going to get through on Serge.
Okay, I'll block 1 of the spirits.
Yep.
Which means I'll be taking 5 + 3, so 8.
Yes.
And then what are your blockers, Ben?
I'm going to block with 1 of my Thopters. And on the one coming at me.
Yeah. And then
Hiya.
that happens.
And I get to draw a card off of my Thopter shop. My Thopter Shopter.
I think that worked out great. Thanks, Ben.
No worries.
All right, that's my turn. Go ahead.
Running out of creatures to tap and block with though, so it can only be.
Ben,
Yeah,
playing a little bit of support maybe.
that's how I roll.
I'm playing AD carry.
Oh, we're in lane together.
Uh-huh.
Cute.
Yeah, we're gonna play a couple of cards here. We're going to play black Blade Reforged.
Mamma mia.
This is a legendary artifact. It's an equipment, so 2/2 Spirit with Menace. And it says equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each land you control. It will equip to a legend for 3. Currently 3, 8, 12. We'll make it an even 13 lands. And I'm going to equip this
A baker's dozen of pain.
to my commander.
Oh my god.
Pretty good.
That is currently a 19/19 creature.
Right, commander damage is a thing.
You could kill
Anybody.
Anybody.
Well, I can help you kill anybody.
Or it could do almost nothing.
Yeah?
Do you remember Aki Battle Squad? It can attack twice this turn.
My man.
And I'm going to attack Serge with Chishiro the Shattered Blade.
So I have a very important question. Have you hit me with Chishiro before?
I have not successfully dealt combat damage to anybody in this game, Serge.
He's keeping tally.
I've tried.
Okay. So I'm not on the spot dead to commander damage from this as it stands right now. I would take 19 and I would go to
is
7.
Only
Yeah.
19. I
Okay.
didn't equip Fire Shrieker because I would like to be able to pay 2 for a Ghostly Prison
later.
potentially.
Okay. So
Before blocks,
Yeah.
I will tap 2 artifacts.
I take 19 commander damage.
Yeah.
And I go to 7.
Oof.
Yeah. And at the beginning of my combat step, I actually untap this because I'm getting another one.
Yes. So it's still unblockable.
unblockable. Yeah.
You don't have to
It is
activate it each
still
time.
unblockable.
Yeah, I could just be dead. You whatever you want. You could hit Ben. You can do whatever you want. The world is your oyster.
I could hit Ben, which I think would be the funniest.
That would be very funny. That would be very funny.
Oh my God.
I've simply aided and made it a monster.
Do you have enough to equip Fire Shrieker as well? Oh my God.
Well, I don't think I get a main phase to equip Fire
Oh,
Shrieker
right.
in between.
Okay,
Just going
okay.
straight to combat.
Holy moly.
Jorbs knows only war.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to attack Kathleen.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna pay 2, and I'm going to send this at Kathleen for 19.
And it's unblockable.
It is
eh?
unblockable.
So rude. Well, I guess I'm just going to take 19 commander damage.
All right. So Kathleen goes down to 39. Wait, is that how
He
that
is
works?
mortal.
Wait, no, that's not how math works.
34. That sounds right.
34, obviously.
Okay.
Next, Nelson.
Just do it on
off
your
camera.
fingers.
I'm glad
I
one
don't have
person
50
here can do math.
I don't have 54 fingers. 50. Wait, 34 is wrong.
50? No, because if I...
Minus 20.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's 53. Okay.
So that would be 53. Minus 20 would be 33.
Yeah. Plus
It's-
1.
But we have to take 1 away.
Okay.
So it's only
Delightful.
34.
53.
Uh-huh.
And then
Magic occurs.
Oh!
You know what? Now that you visualized it for me, I see. Thank you.
He's a wizard.
yeah. At my end of turn, I'd also like to do perhaps the strongest thing so far this turn and uptick my +1/+1 counters.
Horrifying.
Go.
I hate this. But this is fine.
Yeah. I've tasted blood.
Yes,
No
you
kidding.
have.
I also am probably dead to an attack by anyone. But,
Well, you're
you
at
know.
20. I mean, yeah. Look, I'm going to be honest. Probably not attacking you, even though you just hit me for 19. I don't know why. I still don't see you as the threat. Even though maybe I should
spared
attack
you.
you.
No, I
you
spared you.
me. Okay.
Yes.
Commander politics.
Interesting.
Ah.
I'm going to start with one of my favorite cards here, the old Tatiova. So I'm going to pay 5 mana for a 3/3 legendary Merfolk Druid. Landfall. Whenever landfall enters the battlefield under your control, gain a life, draw a card. Then I'm going to play the Blast Zone, which I'm very sad it enters with a charge counter on it, because if this was at 0, all of these tokens would be mine.
Yeah.
But that is not the case. Landfall trigger, I'm going to gain a life, going to 8, and drawing an card. So now I have a little bit of a quandary here. Originally, I had a removal spell specifically for Ghostly Prison, but I might just be dead to this stupid artifact thingy of Ben's,
The Whirler Rogue.
the Whirler Rogue.
It's a good card.
So maybe I have to answer that instead.
The Ghostly Prison has kind of been outpaced by the fact that everybody has like multiple land at this point.
completely untrue.
Yeah.
Completely false.
No, yeah.
Ghostly Prison is still ruling hard. Me alone.
I agree that Whirler Rogue is a problem. It is a spooky card.
It is so ooky spooky.
Altogether ooky.
Altogether ooky. I'm going to activate one of my gates. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gates. Omo is going to get +7/+7.
Yep.
Whomst can I attack? Exactly Ben. I think it dies everybody else. Would you like to activate your Whirler?
To hit me?
Uh-huh.
No, I think I'm good. I'll just block with a Thopter.
Okay.
Is that all good?
Thopter down. Yeah.
All right. This goes down to 10 now, and I will draw a card. That's in this deck? Oh my god.
Very nice. I also forgot my Omo trigger though, so I'm going to make Tatiova one with everything, and this basic forest is also going to enjoy an everything bagel.
Okay. On your end step, I'm going to despark your Tatiova.
What does it do?
Exile a target creature with value 4 or greater.
Mana value 4 or greater. Arcane Denial. Counter target spell.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
That is a blue and a 1.
Yeah.
Its controller may draw 2 cards at the beginning of the next upkeep, and then you draw a card at the beginning of the next upkeep as well.
Sure. I got a lot of cards in hand.
Pass.
All right. I will untap. I will upkeep.
I draw 1.
And I will draw 2. Interesting.
How many cards do you have in hand?
Yes.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And it gets to be 11.
Ooh.
What are you?
Commander players everywhere.
Whoa. What a weird card. I'm going to play this Ancient Den as my land for the turn.
Yep.
I will go up to 11 artifacts. Then... Oh boy. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. I got very excited about this card being in the deck, and it'd be silly not to play it. I'm going to tap for 3 mana. Etched Champion.
Oh, baby girl. Protection from all colors if you have Metalcraft.
Yes.
The very same.
With my artifact count going up to 12, I have Metalcraft.
Yeah.
I have Megacraft.
Megacraft.
Tap for 2 and play Swiftfoot Boots.
Oh my.
Give them the booties.
Yes,
Oh
13.
my.
I would like to equip the boots.
So is that hexproof or shroud?
It is protection from all colors.
No, the boots specifically.
Oh, and hexproof.
Okay. I didn't know if it was the shroud booties or not.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah. You're thinking of lightning.
I was thinking of lightning greaves.
The boot.
The boot.
boots. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fight.
Fight forever. Wrestling chance.
Drive a Prius. I only ever went to one wrestling thing, and that was what they chanted.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, was Daniel Bryan there?
Yes.
Okay.
I went to see a wrestling show, and Daniel Bryan was also there because I went to see AEW.
Was Daniel Bryan there?
He was. Yes. People did the yes chants. People did the yes, and the no. It was great.
Combat time, I think.
Combat baby.
So first things first, I'm going to tap these 2 artifacts to make this mirror unblockable. And then I'll sling like that at Serge. And then Kathleen, I'm going to, I think, pay for 2
Yeah.
to just have this Etch Champion. I mean, I know I just put the boots on it, but it's like a hell of a blocker. And it's not doing the cranial plating stuff this turn. So yeah, actually, I think I'm just gonna try and take Serge out of the game.
All right, so you can take your 2 back.
Yeah.
That's
All
fair.
right. I cannot block, but I can beast within the cranial plating.
Oh.
So 3 mana, I would like to try and destroy cranial plating and replace it with a 3/3 beast.
It resolves.
I take 1 damage.
Take 1 damage.
Wow.
Okay. Well then, Since you so rudely stopped me from killing you.
Since you don't want to die so bad.
This count goes down to 12, but it's going to go back up to 13. I'm playing a Relic of Progenitus. And then that's going to be me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Nice. Karmic guy just like,
I will pass to Kathleen.
I think what I'm going to do is before I take my turn, I'm going to use Spectral Shepherd's ability to return Karmic Guide to my hand.
sick.
And then I don't have any targets to replay it now, but then I don't have to pay 5 to keep it around.
Yeah.
And it could be useful later. Although the Relic of Progenitus makes it somewhat less good. Serge has a fog bank, so I've got to attack him with extra things.
I can just make it unblockable.
That's true. Then ruin his day.
I am at 7.
You are at 7.
A stiff breeze and I am dead.
That's true.
Stiff cheese.
A stiff cheese and I'm happy. I'll put it on my everything bagel.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's a lot of mana.
That is a lot of mana.
Is there some sort of ghost fireball?
There is not.
Ah,
Ghost ball.
well, get on it, Watsy.
Yeah.
Let us
Ghosty
ghost
balls.
ball.
I want to ghost a ball. You wouldn't ball a ghost.
They have Ghost Flame
Yeah.
for 1 red, yeah. Or
Ghost
just
Flame
red.
ball.
Just red. What if they just remade every card, but it was a ghost? Just slowly.
I could probably take out Serge.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And I could do a very good job on Jorbs. We could leave the two of us to slap fight.
Heck yeah, rug buddies. We're
This side of the table.
right. We're a different wedge this time.
We're the gothy Esper wedge. I
We're
feel like Esper's the most goth wedge.
yeah. Oh, probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Grixis is like sweaty
Grixis is like
metalhead who wears cargo shorts every day.
Yeah, Grixis is crust punk.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
How are we supposed to feel when they talk about our death like we're not even here?
Well, we're dead.
Sorry, Serge.
So
We're talking.
Yeah.
I, as a samurai, am excited to die
Yeah.
in combat.
That's fair. That's fair.
I don't know how you feel about it.
As an Omo, I become one with Bagel.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's time for attacks.
Mm.
It's time to do. It's time to.
Duel.
It's
Yeah.
time to
All right. So Serge is at 7 life.
Correct.
Ben, can you go with me on this journey? Can I just send,
Okay. All right.
I'm
hold
gonna
on.
send one.
Let me put myself in the mode.
I'm gonna send one spirit at you, and you can just block it.
Shall we also go together on the journey?
Okay.
I don't have any blockers.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, we're both big F6 energy over on this side.
Do you need my help or?
I'm so bad at math.
Ben, I could use your help.
Oh yeah. Yeah. How about that, Ben? What if you help us instead?
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna tap my while Kathleen's doing that, going to combat. I will tap my Relic of Progenitus and this mirror. Serge Tachiova's unblockable.
Hell yeah.
You're welcome.
Watch out, Kathleen.
Okay. I would like to attack Serge with Millicent.
Okay.
So if it's unblockable, then I can take Serge out of the game evenly. Or I'll get a spirit back. I would like to attack you with 1 spirit, Ben.
Okay.
And I would like to attack Jorbs with everyone else.
And they're all spirits?
They're all spirits,
So they
and
all get
everybody
+3/+3.
except Rogue Skull Reinforcement flies, so they're all getting +3/+3.
I think.
Kathleen, you're overkilling me by like 20.
Yeah.
Am I?
That doesn't matter.
By a huge
You're
amount.
20. Okay,
I'm
so-
honored.
Yeah.
That's what I am.
You could be
that's-
sending more Ben.
Oh, that's true. I can just attack you with 2 things, and then I can get Exacxies on both teams.
That's a good attack.
So you're attacking with 3 things?
If I attack you with 3 things, and if I attack him with 4 things, because all of these fly, these don't fly, but you can't really deal with any of them. Basically, I feel like that works. 3 flyers at Serge,
Yeah.
so he can
Well,
only
now-
block
now
But then
I can
Jorbs
block.
isn't dead.
Oh, right.
Why are we also helping them?
This all started from you're over attacking Jorbs, and then instead of attacking, yeah.
Ben.
So yeah,
Call the War Council.
yeah.
Okay. I have decided after a long and complicated thing where I had to do so much math and I could feel my brain growing smoother every moment that I had to contemplate it. I will be attacking Ben with 1/1 spirit. I'll be attacking, that will actually be a 3/3. I'll be attacking Jorbs because of the Druzgul
You're
reinforcement.
good.
I'll be attacking Jorbs with the Spectral Shepherd, which is a 5/5. This spirit, which is a 6/6. This spirit, which is a 6/6, and this spirit, which is a 4/4. So 5 plus 12 plus 4 is 21 flying damage in the air.
Allegedly.
Serge will be getting 6 from Obiyi, the 5 from the Drug Skull Reinforcements, and 4 from Millicent Restless Spirit.
And to make sure that it works, I will tap 2 friendos to give, I guess, Millicent or the Drog Skull?
Sure.
Let's say the Drog Skull. Unblockable.
Wow, I am so bad at math. Millicent's 7 and this spirit's 4. But aside from that, I was mostly right.
I just gotta say, this started at 1 damage of a spirit coming through. And it got larger and yeah, that's fine. I'm cool with it.
Okay.
Would you like me to declare my blockers?
Yes.
None.
Okay.
I too have none blockers. I'm going to become one with everything, and congrats with dying with your. Who was your master here under the Samurai Bushido code thing?
Bob Ross.
Sick.
Yeah.
What a way to go. All right. Boop, 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 boop.
Whenever Millicent, Restless Revenant, or another non-token spirit you control dies or deals combat damage to a player, create a 1/1 white spirit creature token. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4. I will make 4 more spirits.
Oh boy. Don't worry, boys. I think I'll be joining you shortly.
I am going to, be very rude.
Okay.
Well, you can make your stuff unblockable, which is spooky.
Yeah, I also have a dude with protection from everything.
Yeah, that's gross.
Ghost Fire, very relevant.
I don't think that's in this deck.
That'd be wild.
Go ahead.
That's a lot of mana.
Yeah.
I hate that for me. Why so many? All right, well, I'll untap, I suppose. Look, all my little guys are here. I will draw for the turn. That sucks. Okay. I am going to cross this river of tears that was created, I assume, by those two.
Yeah.
Just Serge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're feeling rather neutral about the occasion.
I did my job. I dealt 38 damage in 1 turn, Kathleen.
True, that was
Not
incredible.
many samurai snakes have done that in the history of samurai snake.
They will sing songs of...
I don't know if they can. Just kind of like
Because they're dead.
snakes spend because they're snakes. So.
Man, I got just so many options. I think here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go for a grand total of 6 mana. I'm going to play Shroom, the Hegemon.
Oh, my.
So they're flying 5/5. When they enter the battlefield, I may return target artifact card from my graveyard to the battlefield.
Oh, here comes that cranial plating.
So I could grab cranial plating. It is a pretty good one. Or I could grab the Mirror Battlesphere or Sharding Sphinx. It's a tough one because the cranial plating, it just kind of needs to have one person sort of going through. But the Mirror Battlesphere kind of spreads my stuff out. I don't think I'm ever going to get to do like a big, all my tokens coming at you because of Ghostly Person right now. I kind of just want to grab the Battlesphere. I think I'm going to grab the Battlesphere. So the Battlesphere is here. It's going to come in with more mirrors to increase your fears.
My fears are, I'm afeared of the mirrors.
Feared of mirrored.
I need more mirrors. Bring on to me more mirrors. So 3 more. So my mirror count now is, yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I would then like to tap for 1 and equip my Battlesphere with these booties. Mm-hmm. And then tap 2 artifacts. Let's say this one and the boots to make the sphere unblockable.
Oh, dear.
And I will go to combat.
Yes.
I would like to swing with the sphere at you, Kathleen. And also, I guess I'll just tap the 2 now. So I am doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mirrors. So it's a 10-7, and it is shooting you for 6 damage.
And it's unblockable.
And it is unblockable.
Woof.
All right, so the 6 is going to take Kathleen to 28.
Yep. And I can't do anything about that. So I'm just going to take it.
Okay.
Take 10 down to 18.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We're making progress, team. That is gonna be me.
All right. What's your blocking situation right now?
These friends. So
Those
1,
friends.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blockers.
4 of which fly.
4 of which fly.
I mean, that's pretty good.
It's not bad.
I'm going to spend my turn, or I'm going to spend the end of your turn casting Crush Contraband. I'm just going to exile Sharoom.
Yeah. Okay. Goodbye, buddy. You did great work. Into the exile zone you go. Down to the 18 artifacts I go. You brought back my ball, and I'll forever be indebted to you.
A good ball. You had a great time together.
It was a good ball.
You might say you had a ball?
Yeah, I could say that.
All right, then I will untap and draw my card for the turn. It's a land. That's honestly probably helpful. Beep, 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 beep.
Before combat,
Yes.
I am going to Swords to Plowshares your melee friend.
My melee friends? Yeah, that's fair.
So you'll gain 2.
And that is going to go away. So I'm still dealing a lot of damage.
Yeah, are you still attacking that way?
Yes.
Yeah, it doesn't suck any less. They're all flying, eh?
Yeah, you actually exiled the only thing that didn't fly.
And, well, I mean, it was a lord. It was probably the
Yeah,
correct
it's
call.
probably correct. Okay, well, what I will do is throw my 3 Thopters, I think, in front of your 3 biggest flyers. So I think it'd be Millie, Oyo, and one of the spirits.
Yeah.
And then I would be taking 6, 9, 11.
11.
Does that work for you?
Yes.
All right, I will take 11 and go down to 24.
All right. I get a spirit because I dealt combat damage with 1 non-token.
I just couldn't bring myself to kill the ghost skeleton animals.
They're
I love
so
them
cute.
too much. Oh, right, and these Thopters are dead. I have a draw trigger as well from the Thopter shop.
I am dead on the crackback, I think. I'm going to be fairly rude. I'm going to cast
Another board wipe!
Flood of Tears to return all non-land permanents to their owner's hand. If I return 4 or more non-token permanents you control this way, I may put a permanent card from my hand onto the battlefield. So this is all non-land permanents. So this
Dang.
is brutality.
Yeah. In response, I will tap my relic and you can choose something to exile out of your bin.
Okay, I will exile this plains.
So all non-land?
All non-land permanents.
Boy.
So just the basic land, playing it out.
Oakley dokley. Artifact count is still 1. Let's go, Ancient
man.
Den.
Okay,
Okay.
okay,
Okay.
okay.
All right.
So now 1, 2. Now I get to put something from my hand onto the battlefield, though, which is
Yeah.
kind of nice.
Good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I'll only have to discard 1 thing, which is kind of good. My free permanent will be Oyibi, who split the heavens.
That makes sense.
Yep.
Time to build up the spirits again.
Well, that's kind of the hope. And the second thing I'm going to cast is this Spectral Shepherd, because then it will get me a 3/3.
Yep.
It's your turn, Ben.
And then cards in hand.
1, 2, 3, 4, 7.
Nice. Oh my god. That's like the dirtiest upheaval I've seen in a while.
Yeah, that was, I felt bad about that.
All right. I'm going to start with playing this untapped Sunken Hollow, which is nice. I control 2 or more basic lands. So I have 8 mana. I am going to start off by tapping for 1 and playing a Soul Ring.
Quick, he's the problem.
Now that we've started,
This whole game.
now that we've started over, I will then tap the Soul Ring to play the Thought Vessel, which is going to be very relevant, I think.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm going to tap the Thought Vessel and a Plains to play the Arcane Signet. The artifact count is going up.
He's going for it.
It is up to 4 now. Tap for 4 and play the Whirler Rogue.
Yep.
I'm going to make 2 Thopters. They're not the blue ones. as much as you would think from the blue card, it is no, they are the colorless ones.
The normal Kaladesh Thopters.
Yes. And then finally, I will pay 3 mana and play this Thopter shot.
Ooh, so you can draw cards and
Yes.
get Thopters.
Draw cards and get Thopters. Goes up to 5. All right, the boards have been rebuilt. Pass to you. And I do not have to discard because I have this Thought Vessel.
Yeah,
Which was the key thing, so I have all these cards.
All right, well, 7 minus 3 is 4. So I'm going to pay 4 mana to recast my commander.
Trigger.
Yeah, that means I get another 3/3.
See, I'm always afraid when, like, I'm like, dang, hell yeah, you get a token off of that. And they're like, oh yeah, I guess so. I'm like, well, what else were you thinking was going how dope is this play going to be that, like, the 3/3 is?
You're like, oh yeah.
As an added benefit. I'm like, there's more?
I am going to declare attacks.
I will be sad.
I declare attacks with the 3 creatures that can attack this turn.
Sure. I'm going to double block the shepherd.
That's the sound of the Spectral Shepherd going to the bin. I'm going to make 2 1/1 spirits because I had a non-token creature deal damage to you and a non-token spirit creature token die. Then I'm going to be incredibly rude and I'm going to imprison your Whirler Rogue in the moon.
Wow.
Start imprisoned in the moon.
Imprisoned in the moon. Enchanted creature is a colorless land that makes colorless and loses all abilities.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Penal colonies have gotten out of control.
Innistrad's pretty hardcore about how they do that.
Okay. All right.
No unblockables.
He's ramping.
That is my turn.
Okay. I need a hero. Or I'm gonna fucking die. All right, I will draw for the turn. I have some amount of artifacts. The artifact count is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 artifacts. Just feels like it's relevant for me to always keep this up. This card is so bad. Like, it's like, why is this here?
Writes down basic planes.
Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna play an island for the turn.
That was close.
Basic Island is one of the most powerful cards in Legacy.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair.
It enables all sorts of...
It gets flirted with the ban list.
What if we simply restricted island to 1?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, there's no more counterspell problems.
Just goes away.
True. I am going to tap for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ball. Ball.
Oh my God.
The ball back.
He ballin'.
Ball was really scary with the Whirler Rogue.
Yeah. So now this is 10 artifacts. Nothing that cares about it right now. Here's what's gonna happen now that I've got ball.
Ball.
I'm gonna ball up with these boots.
Boots.
Tapping
Boots on
here.
the ball.
The
Put
boot.
the boots on the ball.
The boot.
Only 2 of the tiny little feet on this ball are booted up. And then I'm going to go to combat.
Combat.
I will swing at you with the ball. I will tap all these mirrors.
So Kathleen takes 4.
Yep, I just take 4 off the top.
Yep.
It's a 4/7. What is it?
It is now a 8/7.
An 8/7. And you have mana up.
And I have mana up,
And it's got menace.
and it does not have
Oh,
menace.
it doesn't have menace.
No, he's just a ball. He's got hexproof and haste. You got it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's you're not dead to. It's not like I'm throwing away lethal.
Yep, you got it. Okay, second main. I am going to tap for a blue. God damn it, River of Tears. This is why we can't have nice things. I'm going to cast Preordain.
It's called the River of Tears for a reason. It's not the River of Delights.
Yeah.
She's got a point.
The River of Frolicking.
I'm going to bottom these 2. I really had to read one.
Do you say?
I was like, this is either really good or a dead draw. This is much better. Yeah, that is going to be me. I'm going to pass.
All right. Let's see what my deck has for me. Okay, that's pretty funny.
We're at the very end here.
All right, you have no flying blockers, correct?
I have none blockers on board, in fact.
None blockers.
Everything is tapped.
None blockers, left beef. Well, in that case, beep 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 for however much this is. That's 4. That's 9, 13, 14.
You said how much? 13?
14.
14. 1, 4.
No blocks.
All right, so Ben goes to 4 and takes 4 more commander damage.
Yep.
All right, so first up, with no blocks, Ben will go to 4, and I will make 2 spirits. Bazoom.
Bazoom.
I'm going to pay 4 for a spectral arcanist. I drew him again, too.
Okay.
And then I'm going to probably bring back...
Cast an instant or sorcery spell with mana value less than the number of spirits. Woof. Okay.
I'm going to flashback Fell the Mighty.
Kathleen,
Yeah,
are you board wiping for the 4th time this game?
I'm just playing the deck I've been given. Targeting OB.
Yeah.
I'm going to... Millicent's going to go back to the command zone for
I'm
the
gonna-
3rd time.
Draw a card off of Thopter Shop.
Fell the Mighty has now been exiled. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spirits. So Millicent is 7 plus 3 is 13. So I could recast her again if I wanted to, actually.
Do you get another spirit from Millicent dying?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and I get another 3/3 from Ayobi. Right. I don't think I have any more Ayobi tokens. As a further result of those things, I will get another 3/3 and I will get another 1/1.
All right.
Uh-oh, Ben.
I'm sorry.
No.
This is just what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
This just has to be how it is.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good. I'm going to cast an arcane signet. Then I'm going to cast a ghostly prison.
just to
right.
bring it back.
Yep.
I like the narrative arc of this ghostly prison.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
Okay. On your end step, I'm going to tap for 2, and I'm going to make a Thopter.
Okay.
Untippity tappity. All this stappity. Whew. Okay. All right.
I'm tense. This is a sweaty game all
This
of a
is
sudden.
that. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, I'm at 4. I'm gonna fight my way out of this. I'm gonna fight tooth and nail to do the things. I am gonna cast Urza because off of the discount I have 5 buddies. So yeah, Urza is now here. Then
These creatures have Menache.
they have Menache.
Okay.
You're not the only one who can cause pain and suffering. I'm gonna tap like so for 5.
He's learned my ways.
Yes, I'm gonna cast Urza's Ruinous Blast.
What does that do?
Exile all non-land permanents that aren't legendary. In response to this, also holding priority, I'm gonna float mana off this signet
Exile all non-land permanents that
So
aren't
exile, yeah.
that aren't legendary. That's also yours.
Oh no, the Whirler Rogue is back.
Well, it's
No.
also exiled.
It's also exiled.
Yeah.
Right.
It was still around. So you've got 1 legendary, I've got 1 legendary. We're on an even playing ground.
All right.
I'm gonna play the Swamp. Then I'm going to play the Etched Champion.
What is the artifact count at now, anyways?
Yes. It actually is significantly lower. It's 1, 2. It's 2. It's actually targetable right now,
Oh.
I think. But it's fine, because I also have this Lord.
Mm.
Other artifact creatures I control get +1/+1. So we're at 3 artifacts. I go to my end step. Urza makes a construct. I have 4 artifacts.
Oh, okay, we're getting there.
You have 3 damage in the air,
Yep, and here you're at 4.
and I am at 4.
Oh. let's draw my card for the turn. It is a basic land, which is not very exciting. I'm going to attack you for 3.
I am gonna take 3.
And?
And, well, that's in the attack phase.
Oh, Ben's at 1.
So I'm going to play a Karmic Guide
Oh yeah.
to get target creature back from my graveyard. I'm going to return this Spectral Shepherd.
So
I played a Spirit, so I get a 3/3 blocker. I have 5 mana left. I can't replay my commander. But I can play this Angel of Flight Alabaster.
Jeepers. Okay. So you can block 2 of my things.
What does that angel do?
At the beginning of your upkeep, return target spirit card from my graveyard to my hand.
Oh.
Okay. Final turn.
Final turn. One way or another, Ben.
This game is about to end.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
I will
Part
draw.
of the cards. This is very stressful. I don't know why I'm so stressed out. We're giving it our all.
All right. I'm going to play a Relic of Progenitus. I'm going to instantly exile all graveyards to draw a card.
Goodbye.
It was this one. You ever Relic of Progenitus and then draw a Bajuka Bog?
Oh. Sick.
I'll
really
exile.
funny.
I might need the mana, so I'm not actually going to play that. I will. Oh, are all my lands? Well, I have the Spire of Industry, and as long as I don't use it for colored mana,
You don't die.
I don't die.
I mean, you found your own way out.
Okay, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to tap for 2 and play a Liquid Metal Torque. So artifact now count is up to 5. I just want to double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. So construct is a 5/5. I would like to go to combat. Swing with everything.
Okay. So Urza is a 4/5.
Mm-hmm.
Etch Champion is a 3/3.
3/3 unblockable.
3/3 unblockable, right?
Yep.
Okay, that's fine. Chief of the Foundry is a 2/3 with Menace. And the Construct is a huge
It's a 6/6.
with Menace.
Yes.
Okay, I feel like this is definitely probably the best way to block. Because I only need 1 creature to live.
Okay, so if you're blocking like this, these 2 will die.
Yep.
And actually, because these are big,
Either of those.
my lord's just gonna die. And what I can do, was kind of hoping I could get you with, is I'm gonna turn Urza into an artifact. So it's gonna be 5. So you're gonna take 8 damage.
I'm gonna take 8.
These 2 will die. My chief will die. And these still get to live. But here's the thing. So I, on my second main,
Oh no.
have this flyer, Teshar. And it's whenever I cast a historic spell, I can bring something back with a 3 CMC or less. So I can bring back the chief, but I was really hoping you'd only have 1 flyer at the end of this combat. But the way you blocked was exactly leaving you 2. So that's me. GG, buddy.
GG, what a
Good game.
good game.
That was a nail biter right at the end.
Congratulations, Kathleen.
Yeah. Whew.
Well, that was stressful, but fun.
Yes, as Commander is.
Yes. Jorbs, thank you so much for being here.
Thank
Did
you for
have
having
fun?
me.
Yeah.
Oh,
You hit me for 19.
I hit 2 people.
that's what we call a moral victory at this office. So, Jorbs, please come back anytime and morally victimize us, I suppose.
Victorize us?
Hey everybody, thanks for watching Elder Dragon Social Club. I just want to say a big shout out to our sponsors cardkingdom.com and Dragon Shield. If you like the precons that you played here, I have not really played with this deck before, but I've been very impressed with its power level and all of the fun things that it does. Please head over to cardkingdom.com to check out singles or sealed product. And if you're like, gosh, I really want some great sleeves to put my brand new cards in, Dragon Shield will hook you up with sleeves of our design, and you can use our affiliate code as in the links below. Jorbs, where could we find you online?
I'm at twitch.tv/Jorbs. I'm at YouTube Jorbs. Search YouTube and Jorbs. And I'm also at many Jorbs on YouTube for all my variety content as well.
Excellent.
I have to imagine that if you Google search Jorbs, it'll also just...
Yeah, that's
you're
me.
probably the #1
That's me.
search term for it. Yeah.
Second only to mini Jorbs. There's a larger channel, ironically smaller. Mini Jorbs.
Really? Well, we didn't have those people on Elder
When do we get
Dragon
mini loading ready run?
I guess when we put like Nelson's and my kids to work, I guess.
Ah, it's called a dynasty.
Well, on that depressing note, thank you so much for watching Elder Dragon Social Club. If you thought that we made some great plays, please let us know in the comments below.
And only if we
Yeah, bad plays didn't happen here.
It didn't happen. All right, thanks everybody. Bye-bye.